once the self has been realized, yes, we will revert to Satchit Anand, but until that time, this path of self-inquiry, understanding illusoriness, etc., seems a bit lonely and disconnected from the world and the people we see at the moment. This makes continuous effort towards self-inquiry very difficult.
We are never alone on this path, because we feel lonely when we identify ourselves as I am this person. This person is very alone. There are so many billions of people in this world, and they're all running after so many material things. So I feel all lonely trying to follow this path. But loneliness is a state of mind of ego. That is the ego who has the state of mind called loneliness. But we should always remember we are never alone on this path, because Bhagavan is our own reality. Bhagavan is our own being. Bhagavan is that which is shining in our heart as I. So he is ever there, ever helping us. That is because we've risen as ego, we talk about him as a third person, as he, but actually he is the reality of the first person. So we are never truly alone on this path, alone in the normal sense of the term, because Bhagavan is always with us. When we reach the goal, we will find Bhagavan is our own self. Bhagavan is nothing. Bhagavan is what we actually are, and that there are no others. But in that state of pure awareness, there's no loneliness, because loneliness is because the mind is outward going, it's constantly craving for the company and of others. We even when we don't have other people with us, we crave the company of our own thoughts and feelings and so. So the mind is always dwelling on otherness. But what Bhagavan actually is, Bhagavan is ever ananya. He's ever non-other. He's our own being. So the loneliness arises out of mind. When we're asleep, we're all alone. But does anyone feel lonely while asleep? Oh, I don't like to go to sleep, it's so lonely. No, we don't think like that, because there's no others there. So there's no scope for any loneliness. There's no ego to feel any loneliness. And others exist only in the view of ego. So we need to, so long as we are following this path, so long there still seem to be others, we need to remember Bhagavan is never other. Though he may seem to us to be other, he's not actually other than ourselves. He is our own real nature. He is what we actually are. So he is always with us. So we are never alone on this path. I hope that answered that question adequately. That's why we need to develop this love, more and more love for Bhagavan, and to understand that Bhagavan is ever present with us. The more love we have for him, the more trust we will have. The more we will love to turn within and to hold him firmly in our heart. Hold him means hold I am, because he is that which is shining in our heart as I am. So if we have true love in our heart, we will never feel lonely, because Bhagavan is always with us.